All right. Now, Rich, you've bitched about a lot of things. Well, one thing in particular. We had some dollar drinks. We're relaxed now.
I'm pretty relaxed.
You know what really grinds my gears?
What's that?
Yeah. Golden Nugget Online.
Did we talk about this already?
We're going to talk about this. I'm going to give you an example of how bad these assholes at Golden Nugget are.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah. I hate these people. After last night, this happened last night.
I usually have a 24-hour rule to calm down after something.
This cut is too deep. It's too deep, Tones. Let me show you. Okay,
Tones, you've been signing too many parent waivers.
So here's what happened. I get this nice email from them saying, hey, you get a 100% bonus match up to $150 with a deposit of $20 or more. And we've all had these offers, right? Where you get some deposit match. If you put in $100, they give you $100, but you have to wager it through so many times, right?
Right.
In order to capture.
Needs to be a requirement, playthrough requirement.
Right. So I go on the website, or on the app, Golden Nugget. Golden Nugget. Never go on it, by the way. Whatever you do, don't ever use Golden Nugget. So I went on Golden Nugget, and I tried to hit the little information symbol by this offer, because the information symbol will give you the terms and conditions of the offer. I want to see what the playthrough requirement was, because if it was more than a couple times, I don't play online slots or anything like that, unless it's a good deal. So it wouldn't work. I was hitting it, it kept just looping me back to where I started. So I decided,
first warning,
right?
shot.
I'm thinking, well, this is not right. So I decided I was going to use the little chat feature to chat with a live person and ask them,
smart,
what the wagering requirement is, right? So I did that. And here is the you may not be able to read this, but basically it says, I want to know, I got this offer. What's the wagering requirement? They tell me the wagering requirement or the playthrough requirement is 1x, one time.
One time too.
One time.
Which is very nice.
It's a great deal. It's a great deal at that point. In fact, I texted, I think you guys, and said, hey, Golden Nugget's got a deal right now. It's a one-time wager requirement. $150. So you just have to wager $150 and they give you $150. Great deal. So last night, Mrs. Midwest, I put $150 in the account and I said, just play $150. Keep track of it. Do whatever slots you want. Have a good old time. Maybe we'll win more than $150. If we're down, we're getting $150. So who cares? Well, she gets done wagering her $150 and it turns out I look at the little bonus-o-meter and it says
0.02%.
Right. It says I'm 3% through. So I contacted customer service and I said, hello, I deposited $150 with a 100% match. Contacted Nugget earlier today to verify the playthrough and was told it was one times. I played $150 and I'm only 3% of the playthrough. That couldn't be that couldn't be right. Couldn't be right. So, they of course, I'm sitting there, they're looking into it. And I don't know if you guys can read this or not, but it turns out that they say, oh, no, it's a 10 times wager requirement.
How do you go from 1 to 10?
Right.
That's a decimal place.
That's a full 10 times more,
than
what they told me. Yeah. It wasn't like I just conjured this up and said, oh, I thought it was just one time. I'm like, well, no, because I actually went out of my way to contact you because I couldn't get the terms and conditions on your website. So I contacted you to ask before I put another $150 into the app. And basically their position was...
so she played through 150. What do you have?
It was less than 150. She lost probably $30-$40 doing that. And we had money in the account anyway on top of it. Because I
just
used
cash
them
out your
sometime.
110. You had fun.
Well, yeah. Whoops. And let me...
But you can't.
Yeah, so the ultimate... Oh God, you guys can't, I can't really see this even. But basically what they said is, we're sorry. We understand, but it's a 10 times wagering requirement. My position was, it wasn't a 10 times wager requirement. They're like, we can't change our bonuses. I said, I don't want you to change your bonus. I just want you to give me what you told me the bonus was. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's $150. And I told them, because I had a call after this. I was so steamed last night about this because I'm like, it's not the $150. I mean, granted, that can take my family out to dinner with $150.
Maybe.
But it's the point of it. You told me this.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I told this broad, I said,
you verified and they told you.
what if...
Did you show her a screenshot?
Oh, yeah. And they had the transcripts. So they acknowledge the fact that they screwed up, but they won't make it right.
You know what, Jim? The problem is you took their land, so you're.
That is probably part of the problem.
That's deep rooted.
They won't
That was
fix
on
it.
purpose. They're not going to fix it.
No, well, they're not gonna fix it.
I think I tried. I think I tried them when they were brand new. They were terrible.
Well, hey, dude, listen. If I didn't check it, and they said, "Oh, well, no, that's why you don't have it," okay, I get that. But I went out of my way to verify what it was because I couldn't access it via their means. They told me one thing, and then not. And I told the lady, I'm like, imagine this: you go to McDonald's. And I'm standing there in my McDonald's uniform at your little drive-through speaker. And I'm like, hey, you got $1 Big Macs today. So she orders 10 Big Macs. Then she gets to the window. And they're like, no, it's $10 Big Macs, not $1. Would you not be really pissed off?
That would be noticeable. Yeah.
Yeah, noticeable. And then to not do anything about it. And then to be on hold. I was on the hold for like an hour last night. And I
Which
said,
is
there's somebody
way more-
that's got to be able to fix this. I mean, just whatever.
Just give me the
wouldn't
money
do it.
back. They screwed up.
If it was DraftKings, they would have made that right.
I think so.
And now
Yeah,
DraftKings
yeah.
just bought Golden Nugget Online, by
That's
the way.
too bad.
Yeah.
Well,
That
maybe you
was-
should try again.
If they just made you whole to take your 150 back and
That's it. Actually,
Have a nice
that
day.
would have been fine.
Yeah.
That would have been fine. Because I wouldn't have participated in that bonus
If you-
or in that program
thought
if it was a
10
10 times wagering requirement.
Honestly, that's
I
just
wouldn't
that
have
would
done
be
that.
good business for them too. Like, because you
Well-
wouldn't be on here complaining. I mean, but honestly though, like, what's that to them?
Right.
It's a drop in the bucket. You got to acknowledge that your clients. Take them back to the room, beat them a little bit, and tell them, that's not the structure.
Right. And don't mess it up again. And I couldn't believe that they didn't say, oh, yeah, we really screwed up here. We apologize. Here's your money back. And here's, next time if you're ever in Las Vegas, here's a free buffet. Sorry
Something.
we screwed this up. We told you one thing and then don't deliver on that promise.
I think I did some when they first came out, and I tried to withdraw my money. I won a couple $100 or something off their bonuses,
Yeah.
and it took 4 days for it to come back to my account. Like,
Ooh.
oh, that's a long time.
every day I'd be like, "Am I getting this money back or not?" Like, I almost thought it was like fraud. How long it took? Because usually, I mean, at the longest, it might take 12 hours. Sometimes DK is weird, so I use them the most, and I'll have it in my account in like an hour sometimes, and sometimes it'll be like half a day or something. Like
It
that.
shouldn't take more than a few hours, you wouldn't think, to just send you your money. I mean,
Right.
now, granted, if it's ACH,
Well,
then you,
I guess right. That's what
Next
it is.
day.
ACH.
Next day.
Yeah. Because it comes into PayPal a lot quicker if you do it that way.
yeah.
Right.
But still, next day shouldn't be a problem. 2 days shouldn't be a
Rich
problem.
does DK transactions like 3-4 times a day, though.
Well, you got a lot of money.
He's a
back for it,
preferred
huh?
customer with them.
I am. Well, they come out with these bonus. They're like on bonus rampage right now. I don't know if you've.
I haven't really been paying that close of attention.
Right now,
quite
every
honestly.
day there's like, play $800. We'll give you $200 free. If you get through that, then you keep it. A little bit of a gamble, but
Well, that's cool. I'll tell you what, though, that was the result of this. I closed my account, and I had a hard time even closing my account, and I still haven't got my money yet out
Yeah.
of it. So,
oh yeah, you won't for another.
no,
days.
no. So, and
Stay away.
I may have mentioned to the lady on the phone when I called and waited on hold, and I got the supervisor, and I was going on, just screaming at these people, which I feel a little bit bad about. It's not their fault, but it was like 1:30 in the morning, and I was really pissed off about
You were
this.
steamed, as you put
I
it.
was steamed.
Cutting
man. I
into
was
my women's
steaming.
tennis.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I got another 3 hours. Women's tennis will start.
You were
I should look
drinking
forward
your,
to it.
you were drinking your coffee all night, and you were.
I
pissed
was
off.
using my
Cheat
Keurig.
cheese.
I was having
It's like 6 deep.
I had it. There was bottles all over. I was throwing these. Good thing
A
they're
lot of
plastic. I was throwing these bottles against the wall. I was really pissed.
It's it's wine based.
It is wine based. Yeah,
Mudslide.
they love wine in Mexico.
So you're almost a borderline wino.
Why no? No. Yep.
I really don't drink that many of these. I might Dean Martin this a little bit for effect. Yeah, I
was
just
that
man, was I pissed
melted
off about
Frosty? What would be the equivalent of Dean
this.
Martin?
This is more like a melted Frosty. And I did tell them. I said, in fact, it's in one of these texts. I said, I gave them the website address. Said, have your boss tune in. I'm gonna. I did a do you know who I am kind of thing. Like they give 50 people that are gonna ever see this, but
Get a balloons.
no, I know, but they should. They
Might
should.
be one of our new
And I'll tell you what,
subscribers.
I'm going to edit this portion down, and we're going to tweet this whole part right at them, and I'm going to continue. They don't know. I'm incredibly. I'm a real ass sometimes,
You could be
and I will just
persistent
beat
when you got a
something.
point.
Oh yeah, I'm
You
gonna
got a
I'm
point
gonna
to
beat this.
I've never heard you call
Have
that
you taken
before.
the Twitter handle Mr. Midwest yet? You better grab that.
I don't have that, but I plan on talking about this as long as I'm alive, and I will tell everybody never use Golden Nugget
Could you make it a short?
because they don't honor
For
the
YouTube?
promises. Yeah, I'll make it a short. I'm going to make it a short. I'll make it a long. I'll make it a medium. I'm going to go on and on about this. In fact, I'm going to end every show with never bet at Golden Nugget.
Shout out Golden
Hashtag.
Nugget.
Yeah. So way to go. For $150, couldn't make it right. Going back on their promises. I don't deal with people.
I look forward to next week's show where Daryl jumps on Golden Nugget and tells us a positive review.
It's it's really good actually. I like their odds and no, I haven't had a problem with them until this. This was just stupid. Just stupid. Not even just like I said, give me $20 back or whatever it is. Give just
Something.
Something.
Send me a
They
Chi-Chi's
can't
bucket.
fix it. They can't change the promotion. Whatever.